Hi, AC. Oh, you get it? You get it? You get it? Oh, good. Uh, yeah, AC. Yeah, what really has shocked me, boy, is the training money and the education and all that. Boy, they're really hot on getting everybody good jobs there. Um, so if you don't already have one, it may be worthwhile just going over, talk to people to see what's there and so explore possibilities. You don't have to have a certain thing in mind. What you do is you find out what they have and just say, yeah, I need a new career or something like that, just something general. And just fish around, talk to people over there, what the heck they have, so you could figure out what to use, Because the biggest mistake people make, I think, is going and say, well, I want this, because you dreamed up in your head. I mean, we all do this. I do the same thing. Oh, this is what I need. X amount of dollars, then I can do all this kind of stuff. But you only say that because you don't know the options and you think that's the only way to do what you want. Yes, wow, the Riddler has really gone downhill. Yes, you're right. You may want to switch channels because I'm not the Riddler, so don't worry about it. Stop. Great. Okay, now we're Instagramming. Instagramming. Gram. Aha. Okay, well that's I think I need a little different okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we're on the air somewhere. Oh, I think we're on most of the places. A little bright, isn't it? On let's make the light a little brighter. A little brighter. Don't invest in stocks. No, that's an old one. Where's the new one? We gotta guess. Yeah, yes, okay. Let's make the light a little brighter. There, got that off. Okay, YouTuber. How we doing, YouTubers? Anybody there? Anybody there? Ooh, it looks like somebody's there. Let me see. I guess I have to log in, history, home. Let's see, my channel. Who's going? Channel. Oops, channel. Well, I've been doing a lot of research, guys. I did AC's report, and and that was Michigan. I'm on YouTube. Yay! I still may want to talk to you about specific project I have in mind. Got to get through all the research stuff first. Great. No, I'll be here 20 more years. Don't worry. And what he's talking about is lesko.com/talk. And usually in 15, 20, 30 minutes, I could really help you digest, what the hell's out there and point you in the right direction, or even help you think of new ways to do things. Like I don't know if you know Naima. She's on a lot. Now she wanted to, she just wants to get people excited about math, and she's a sweet lady, and she's just started a crowdfunding campaign, with a small school, because that's how. See, the main thing. Hi, from Michigan. You too. Well, you must know Mr. West if you're from Michigan. But it's so cool, and she just went up a day or two ago, and she's already like a third of the way there on her crowdfunding campaign. But because she's working with somebody. That's it. If you don't have a lot of names and everything, sure, you could do a crowdfunding campaign and see if it works, but, because you'll learn no matter what the hell happens. But it's going to be tough. But what the hell, life is tough, but you try it. And then the next time, though, you do it like she does. This thing doesn't work too well. You do it like she does, where she's working with a school that has names, because she's going to raise money for the school. And let's see if I could get where this is. Naima, where are you? Okay, yes. Okay, here she's on my Facebook page. I see she's at PledgeCents, PledgeCents.com. Okay, and she has a smaller crowdfunding campaign because she wants to start a business teaching people about math anxiety. So if you have math anxiety, she's doing, are you sure you're getting free grant money as we speak? No, I'm not. Not right now. I'm speaking. I can't do that too. I get too old to do 15 things at one time. But I got 4 streaming videos here. What is it with Periscope people? Boy, yeah, I think they practice annoying over there. I mean, I don't mind, it's sort of fun. But on her, a solution to eliminating math anxiety. Okay, and so she's working with a class, a school, because now there's a new program for the school, like after hours or something like that, so they could offer it, but they have names to go out and let people know about your crowdfunding campaign. So you work with them, they get a little bit of the money maybe because you're using all their names or whatever, but you get the money to perform. And so you get the money, as your business, because this is your business and this is how to do it, man. So that's why now she's in business doing this, and it's not costing her a nickel. Everybody thinks that, oh, I need $100,000 for this, I need $6,000 for that, I need $5,000 for this. That's nonsense. That's only 2 reasons why you need all that money. 1, because you have so much goddamn money and you don't know what else to do with it. Or 2, you're not thinking hard enough. And that's why it's sometimes good to go through a whole bunch of bad decisions where you blew your money on all this stuff that you thought you were going to make you a gazillion dollars, and darn it, it didn't. I wonder what was wrong. Huh? Well, try to figure that out, because something was wrong. And the people selling you marketing stuff is because they say, well, this works. Yeah, it worked for somebody who had a ton of dough, but who the hell knows it's going to work for you? Because you haven't educated the market yet, or know enough about the market, how they're going to buy, so you can't go and buy marketing money and think that that's going to be the answer to you. Are there any grants for Baltimore, Maryland? Wow! Are there any grants for Baltimore, Maryland? Here, let me tell you what's on Baltimore, Maryland. Okay? Funny you'd ask. Okay, now I went to the government, got their own data, their statistics right from the government, because the government keeps track of all the money where it goes, okay? So there's a category at the Bureau of Economic Analysis. They're the people who study GNP and what everybody's getting money for, how much money you're getting for income, how much money you're getting for investments, how much money that. Okay, the one category they have is called transfer payments. And this is what the government is giving you as free grants. So you call it grants, and I do because you think of grants. That's the money I'm really telling you about, but it's not called grants. It's transfer payments, it's called all kinds of direct payments, all kinds of things. But the economists call it transfer payments. So if you look up, in the statistics of the economic data about transference, Memphis, absolutely. Okay, well, you said Baltimore. Okay, here's what the average family gets in free grants from the government, or transfer payments, which is the technical term, because very few of them, a little bit of the money is called grants. It's usually called everything else. Memphis. That means Tennessee, doesn't it? Okay, Tennessee. I got a list of Tennessee. The average family, every family in there in Tennessee this year is going to get, listen to this, $22,173. $22,173. That's just through these programs, like the 327 programs, that I'm talking about, that are in my reports. That's how much is given out. And if you don't believe that data, I mean, sure, data could lie and liars could data. No. Figures don't lie, but liars could figure. That's what it is. But that's right. I mean, this is official data, and you see that, unfortunately, that's going up a lot. As opposed to, as a percentage of all the income in the country, that is growing the fastest. Okay, so now Baltimore. Oh, that's Maryland. No wonder. I was looking for Baltimore. I would never find Baltimore because it is Maryland. Okay, West Virginia, Delaware, Massachusetts, Arkansas, Michigan, Maryland. Okay, $21,687. $21,600. So that's almost $22,000. That's what it is average around. But see, that's what's going out average to all the households, what they call it. They have the data by households. So whether you're a one-person household or a 1,000-person household, that's what the average household is getting is $22,000. I mean, that's astounding to me. And if you look at the data over a few years, you see that this has just increased, blah, 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 so much. By the way, okay, Naima's. I want you really to take a look at Naima's thing, because that is, she's working with a school. So that's it. She wants to be a teacher, and she doesn't have a degree in teaching, but she's just a small nonprofit school or educational thing, that's maybe interested in teaching this. So you could go to any kind of school. Anybody that has grants in Louisiana, absolutely, man. And that you could download that right now. Louisiana, $24,358. That's how much $24,358. For people in Louisiana. And every household that's an average. Some are getting more, some are getting less. That's an average house. And some are getting zero. If you don't know where the hell to apply, or if you're applying or not, then you're not getting any of it. And that's a thing. And we sit around bitching and moaning, and sure, it's going to take some effort. I mean, everything I give you, you're not going to make one phone call and it's going to happen. Life doesn't happen. It may, and once in a while it does, but most of the time it's not. It's going to take work. And so when you get my stuff, you're just starting the ball game, man. And that's what it is. You're just starting. And that's what life's about, is starting, though. If you don't start, you're nothing. I'm sorry for being late. Well, we were waiting for you. We had, what was that other thing? You said you're sorry for being late. Let me read that. Sorry for being late. You don't have Chicago already. I have Illinois. I do it state by state. Illinois is $20,229. $20,229. Grants in Ohio, yes. Okay, Ohio. $21,890. Okay, there's all the programs, the transfer payments, that's grants, that's direct payments, that's all kind of free money you don't have to pay back, none of it. So that's counted, like as income for you, but a lot of it you don't even have to pay taxes on. Okay, California, here I come. Yeah, they're pretty up there. They're $25,106 in California. Texas, do we hear Texas? Texas, where is Texas? Texas. Texas. Oh gosh, you know how to spell to do this stuff. $20,182. Now, if you're looking for this stuff, go to leskotutor.com/blog. So if you go to leskotutor.com and then /blog, you'll see I put the whole list there, for you to look at, so you can see every state. See, the total is $2.7 trillion. $2.7 trillion. Our whole federal budget is only about $4 trillion. And that's why most of it is going to people. Do you know what's going to you? Do you know where it is? No, they don't advertise. Fat cats will. They'll know it, because that's what I used to do as a living. This is how I learned about this stuff. Working for rich people, I'd charge them $10,000 to find this stuff. And the report that I have, that shows you this, what's in your state, I mean, $10,000 would be nothing that I would charge these people. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy's, the $10,000 guy. I want to be the $50 guy. What are things they ask when you're applying for a grant? Don't worry. That's why I put on the title is, you don't need a grant writer. Number one, you don't want to worry, because it's only a couple pages, fill in the blanks. If you're not qualified, it doesn't matter. So what? And every grant is different. Every application is different. So no matter what I say, it's going to be different somewhere else. So it doesn't matter. And you shouldn't care. In other words, sort of like, well, I want to ask him for a date. Now, what's he going to say? Really, yes or no is the only thing he's going to say. And that's all you have to worry about. You fill out the form and they say yes or no. You don't have to worry about what the hell it is. Doesn't matter if you're disabled. To some, are only for people with disability, but 99% of them are not. It doesn't matter if you're disabled. You maybe have to be something else. Maybe you have to be a student. Maybe you have to have a certain income. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you have to buy a house. Maybe you have to fix up a house. Every program has a different thing. That's why you have to figure out what's out there. Don't try to guess what's out there. Go out and start knocking on doors. Whether you use me or not, doesn't matter. The important thing, you live in the same country we all do, and everybody has the right to do it. Does it matter if you got a job? It probably matters to you, but it may or may not matter to them. Some it will be, some it won't be, some it may be. And that's the truth. In other words, that's like saying, well, will she go out with her, if I'm not 6 feet tall? Maybe, maybe not. You don't know. Everyone is different. But you'll never know if she'll go out with you until you ask, because they may like short people this today, because you're different from everybody else. Okay, yeah, Lesko, how are you? I need the money ASAP to open a brick and mortar. Well, you're going to sell brick and mortar? Now that may be hard to sell brick and mortar. But I mean, to write a store, do a store there's probably, wherever you live in this country, Storm, there are probably 150 programs to help you start a store. Okay, and it depends. Most of it's at the local stuff. It's at the federal too. And it's also on the crowdfunding thing, and that's another way to do it. And what you have to do is be flexible. When you're going out there, you're starting to collect data on what's there. Don't assume. You're going to talk to one person and they'll say, oh, there's no grants. You'll talk to another one. Oh, this grant is only if you want to train to start a store. Okay, no, well, this grant is only if you want to hire people and train them, because they don't know what the hell they're doing in your store, and so you need money to train them. So you don't know what's out there. You have to have it. Okay, I hope I get at least $500 from the tax return this year. Well, I don't have, but if you need money doing the taxes, unless you're making, if you're making $65,000 or less, you're getting taxes done for free. Okay, how do you do that? Well, you call your local library. That's a good place to do it. I mean, I have all this kind of stuff, and really how to get grants back from the IRS. The IRS gives grants. I'll show you all that in my one-stop reports. But okay, if you don't want to do that, then go to the library or call the library. They have reference librarians who will tell you there's nonprofit organizations all over your community that fill out the forms for you for free. I love libraries. I know they're terrific. People forget about them. I wish I used them more. Well, go over and call them. They know what's going on in the community. You don't have to call me or Google. Don't use Google. Google's the last place you want to go. What grants are there for veteran-owned businesses? What to do? Best place to start. I mean, there are hundreds for if you're a veteran or not a veteran. Please type what Memphis, please. My phone froze. Where do I go? Okay, for all these programs, I do a report for every state. And you could download. I have about half the states done. You could download right away. The other half I don't have, but if you order it, I send it to you in about 2 weeks. AC will tell you, he just got his. And that was cool. And I gave him a bunch of homework. That's what it means. You're going to get work. Let's see, is that the correct way? Okay, now that. Okay, so one stop. Lesko.com/one stop. You see that? Lesko.com/one stop. You'll see that, and I got about 25 states there in alphabetical order, and if it's not there, then you just do the top one. Oh, thank you so much. And the top one there is for my state. So if you order for my state, then I do the custom research, and you'll be the first one for your state. Do Michigan have grants? Do Michigan have grants? Ask AC. He just got the biggest report in the world, I think. 450 pages full of grants just in Michigan. Because I did all the research myself, and I've been doing this research for 40 years. And that's why it's easier for me. But if you see what I found, whatever. And then you use that as a template to make you believe there's more help for almost anything you want to do out there. Because not only are there grants for starting a business or fixing up your house or paying your mortgage or your rent and all these kinds of things. I sent the IRS the complete 501c3 package, and they still want projection breakdown, which it's really included. What do I do? Two things. You tell them that. Just write them back and tell them that. The other thing is people will help you for free, Storm. There's something called the Business Development Center. Business Development Center, it's if you call 211 and ask them for Business Development Center, they help people like that for free. They'll help you for free to do that. So that's not a problem. What state are you in, Storm? I'm just curious. But yeah, anybody, you just, do what the bureaucrats tell you. You don't try to fight the system, you try to use it. If you want to fight it, that's a different ballgame. And maybe you do, but that's something else. Okay, great. Washington, Seattle. I just said I looked at my list and I misspelled Seattle. I misspelled Washington. I have WSHINGTO. But it's $20,882. Okay, see this list? That's part of it. I have 50, every state here. And if you go to leskotutor.com /blog, leskotutor.com/blog, you will see this whole list there and a link to where I compiled the data from. Because that's important. Realize you can get better data than anybody else, because all the best data we have in this country is generated by the government. No private industry has money to accumulate this kind of data as the government. So you could always get better data for free than anybody else can. And it may take some analyzing, and then what you do is you call on the phone and call some free expert to help you understand it. Storm, I get you as my personal mentor. Okay, can I get you as my personal mentor? Where do I sign up? Yes. Well, there are a couple of ways. Storm, if you're looking, I have a great thing, I think, that is great if you're just starting your nonprofit. I have a $20 report at lesko.com/tutor or leskotutor.com, either one, the same place. And there's a report for $20. It shows you the best places to start for getting free money for any nonprofit, for where you live. Okay, the other thing, Storm, maybe if you want to talk to me, lesko.com/talk, T-A-L-K, that's a way, T-A-L-K, lesko.com/talk, T-A-L-K, and I'll do a big report that will be a couple hundred sources just for nonprofits in your area, and that's like $80, and that takes about 2 weeks for me to do. But maybe if we just talk for a few minutes, 10, 15 minutes, I can maybe get a sense of what you're trying to do, where to point you. If you need money to live on while you're doing this, then that one stop for the state of Washington will help you find extra income to live on while you're starting your nonprofit, while you're starting your business, while you're going to school, while you're doing anything else. Okay, can I get you as my personal mentor? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Stuart. Yes, money to live on. Yeah, see, that's, I think as we're starting things, that's what we need. And this is what I'm trying to do with that, show you all ways to get extra income, whether it's full-time, part-time, because that's the way more and more of us are living. I've said this data a lot recently. About 30 of us now don't have normal jobs that we're living in. We're living on gig economy things. Part-time work and contract work. You're here today, gone tomorrow, or a little bit, sometime, whatever you want. And that's the part of our economy that's growing the fastest. And there's platforms now, to do that. So you don't have to get a regular job. You could just use these platforms to generate income, whether it's driving for Uber delivering meals, like just an hour a day if you like, or 10 hours a day, just 1 day a week, anything you want. See, you have control. That's what's so great about it. What's bad about it, there's no benefits and stuff like that, but right now you just have to exist, right? And get income to live on so you can do what you want to do and start building what you want to do. It's sort of like Naima now. She wants to be teach people math. Okay, she's figuring out now. Now, she didn't go out and try to get $100,000 to set up her math consulting business. No, she's starting small. Okay, and she's using the system, like the crowdfunding thing, where she's using them because they have a list, somebody that, and she's going to. I don't know. She only needs like $300-400 to get the first course. And so that means she'll get clients, she'll get customers and everything. So she'll know that this is a viable business by investing nothing in this and getting money from it, and off to the races. That's the way to start things nowadays. You can't dream of what your business is going to be like because you don't know. The future, you don't know. You don't even know what it's going to do tomorrow. How could you guess? Sure, you just take your best guess of what it is, but if you start spending money on your best guesses, you're out of money before you can figure it out. That's why what you got to do is find ways not to spend money to figure it out, and use these extra sources of income, to live on while you're figuring that out. You build fulfilled your passion or whatever you could see. Then you don't have to worry about retirement. I'm 74, man. I'm just starting doing this stuff. You know, I can't imagine retirement. What? To play shitty golf for the rest of my life? You want to retire, I feel, because you're doing something you hate. If you're doing something you're miserable at, you can't wait to retire. Otherwise, if you're in the candy store every day, why are you? I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. No one take me home, Mama. And that's what I think life is about. I mean, you have to work at it. You got to figure it out. It's not easy or whatever. Winchester, New York. Yes, I have 2 for New York. I have one for the state, of New York, and then one for the city, Manhattan, and the boroughs, because they have a lot of they're basically the same programs, but finding them is sometimes a little different. I need to find an app for grants for housing. Yes, I do a custom report on housing. If you go to lesko.com/research, I'll do a custom report. It takes about 2 weeks, and I'll find you about 150 programs for where you live to buy and sell real estate, housing, all that kind of stuff. You want to do it yourself? Here's the places where you have to check. This is what I do. I go to your city. If you go to your city government, Chicago, yes, Illinois. I finished Illinois. That's ready to download. And the average person, family in Illinois household, this could be a 1-person family household or a 500-person family household. The average household, depending on how many is in the household, gets $20,229. Wow. I mean, that's right. I'm in Las Vegas. Nevada, yes. Nevada is already done. Michael Oliver, Northern California, appreciate frugality of thought, strategy, and practical generosity, man. Thank you, Michael. And I think you've heard a lot of this stuff before, haven't you? It's not frugality. To me, it is. It's just to me, we think we could solve every problem by throwing money at it. And maybe some you have to or whatever, but you don't have to. It's desire, maybe to get other people or bigger problems that I don't know much about. It's certainly different. This doesn't work all the time or whatever. Nothing does. You have to try it. Never enough wisdom. My English teacher didn't say that. I flunked English in college. And that's why my first book made the New York Times bestseller list. Man, I tried to call that sucker and tell her because she flunked me. And I said, I told you so. Do you have a New York Times bestseller? And I wound up having 2 New York Times bestsellers. But my New York Times bestseller, I didn't write a lick. I cut and pasted everything from the government. I just copied it. And that's what's neat about America. You just copy stuff. And take advantage of it. Because nothing in the government is copyrighted. My first New York Times bestseller is a book you could get at the government printing office. So you could go there and buy it. And I bought a copy, cut and pasted it, sent it to people in New York, and they edited it like for, oh God, I think 5 months or something like that. I'm very poor, so I need to find apps for housing grant. Applications for a housing grant. What do you do to do if my treasurer will not sign up for the SAMs government so we can apply for a grant? If my treasurer will not sign up for SAMs. Not sure what that means, Storm. Is that to be a nonprofit or something like that? Okay, but here, for housing grants, okay? What to do is first go to your, Google this. Google this. HUD HUD counselor. HUD HUD counselor. And you'll see a map, and make sure it's .gov. Do not go to any website that is not .gov, and go to .gov, put on, they'll see a map there where all the counselors are. They're free. Call it one near you, make an appointment, start the process. There's 100 places to check for all this stuff, but that's a good place to start. And that's what it is. I mean, it'll take me an hour at least to tell you about all the places to check. that I check and prepare my reports, but what I'm giving you now is just a starter, to help you along the way. Maybe that will give you to something else, and then that will lead to something else, because that's how things work in life. You take one step, and then another step, and then another step, and likewise, and hope you build on it. And never leave empty-handed. When you go to any of these sources looking for help, and if they don't help you right away, or have anything, they say, no, get out of here, kid. Well, then say, hey, well, where do you think I should go for something like that? And that's it. Get something from them. Whatever. Hi, Matt. First time writing. Been a fan since the 90s. Wow. When we were both young people. At least I was. Let's see. Why isn't that showing up here? Oh, I see. Writing fan. Do you have one for New Nevada? Yes. Nevada. No, Nevada. Now, let's see. I got to put these right in order. Okay, 19,730 for Nevada. Okay, 19,730. Okay, thank you, Matthew. I'll be in contact with you today. Nice! First time writing. Been a fan since the 90s. Wow, that's a couple of hairdos ago. Do you have one for Miami? Nevada? Yes. Let's see. Did I miss anything up here? Man, first time in writing. Okay, how about on? Okay, Periscope. You have any questions, Periscope folks? Any questions, Periscope? Anybody on Instagram? Periscope folks. Oh, there's a new joiner on Periscope. You have a question about how to get free money where you live and how much money they give out for free in your state. Let me tell you your state. Give me a state and I'll tell you how much money they give out to every household. The average of the households that get money in your state. Go, let's go, do your thing. Thank you. And by the way, there's two other sites that are free I have to give you sources. Free Money News. Now, if you go there, I put stuff there every day. Let's see, what did I just put up today? Oh, I see what really got a lot of workout today on there was something. This is Facebook.com Free Money News. And as I'm doing research, I find something neat. Like here, if you've been in the armed forces and you want to go to college, you could go to any public school in Michigan for in-state prices. So that's like saving $10,000 a year. It's epic. Hi, Epic. And that's it. And I see that got a lot of, I'm not a big fan base, so this got a lot of hits. I was really like 170. Wow, that's incredible to me. I don't know why. Veterans of any stage from any state now eligible for in-state tuition in Michigan. See, AC, I found that out doing your report. See, that's what I do. I try to share this with other people. As I'm doing research for my clients, I find stuff that I think people could take advantage of, and that's what, I share it that way. The top 50 high-wage demands, the highest paid, high-paid and high-demand careers. So that's there now. Outsourcing income opportunities for dancers. This is what I put this up. A lot of people didn't get this yet. But dancers make other money from other people teaching them how to dance their first dance at a wedding. Isn't that amazing? That's right. There's so many ways to make money now. People are buying everything. You think that's stupid. Well, how to make sausage. You could sell that as a business. I'm the sausage guy, and I teach people how to make the best sausage. Who cares if it isn't? They don't know. If they don't know how to make sausage, you're better than they are. That's what counts. Like dancers. These guys can't be, professional ballroom dancers. Just somebody wants to teach people how to dance. And so he teaches. Okay. U.S. lacks paid family leave among nation's peers. We are the only industrial country without paid maternity leave. And this is the kind of stuff. Knowledge, not schemes, is the best path to financial success. So these are ways. How to use $25,000 HUD loan to finance home rehabilitation. So So there's a special program at HUD, $25,000 to fix up a home, and how to apply for that. Money for making cannabis in California. Okay, these are programs, that they're available in California, and I have it here in the county. It's a local county program, to be in the cannabis industry in California. This is booming. People are going to make tons of dough in this thing. So you want to know about it? That's what you go. And you go not to some consultant. If you say how to make money in the cannabis industry, then you're going to get lawyers, accountants. All these people want to charge you lots of money to tell you. You go to the nonprofits, the governments, things like this, who are doing the same thing, but better, because they're free. If you have a lot of money and you want to do it that way, God bless you. Don't worry about it. That's good, somebody said. Who is that? Chandler, I will be in contact with you. Thank you, sir. Okay, grants for performing artists in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, you have an art society. I don't know if you know about that, but every state has that. And your city probably has one too. Also, there's something called Patreon. Patreon is a place where you could put on your art and people give you money like every month. And they're giving out $1 million a year. It's it's just a guy with a business and a platform doing this, and that's it's not even government. Ginny, $60 for a one-stop Nevada report. If Matthew has that, go to his one-stop site. Yes, Jenny, that's lesko.com/one-stop. And I'm not sure what one it is. I have Nevada, and like I say, if I don't have it, just order it. Order that says your state for my state, and I'll do it and get it to you within 2 weeks. And I think AC, weren't you a little surprised? I got it done faster than 2 weeks, didn't I? I hope I surprised you a little bit anyway. I know you were anxious, so but we still got it to you, and that to account. So I never know how long I'm basically a one-man band doing all this stuff. I'm trying to learn, and the more I do myself, the more I can learn and get what's in people's minds, how, because I know I can get the answer to anything. I just can't figure out what your questions are, what they really are. You have a question, I want to make a lot of money, but that's the wrong question. See, this is why I wear the question mark suit. It's really how to ask the right question. Because you ask the wrong question, then you just get a bunch of hucksters, they'll sell you anything that convince you that this is right. I have a storage unit that has an outstanding bill, $20,000. I'm totally broke. This bill to be paid by Friday, or will it be auctioned off? I don't know what I do, but what I would do right now is, let's see, okay, so you have a storage bill, look for emergency money. You got emergency money at your county government. You want to know, let's see, the county government, it's the block grant money. Community development block grant money. That's what you want to know. But you start there to do that. You want to stop them doing it. Yeah, that's going to be hard. No money at all. Need help soon. Let's see. What I would do is to know your rights about, I would call your Attorney General's office in your state capital. If you call 211, they will give you the money, the number. Ask them, because they have a consumer division about that. And so understand what your rights are. I mean, they're probably covered, but you never know. You gotta know what your options are and what your rights are before you do anything. So 2 things: try to find some of this immediate money. You won't get $2,000 from them, anywhere between $500 and $1,000. So that may be enough to put them off until you figure out something else. And that's where I would start, is start to know your rights in dealing with these people, because they're going to pretend they know them all, and they usually make a lot of them up because they know you won't check, and you can't afford the rent, so you can't afford a lawyer either. But you can get legal help, and that's the important thing, and that's where I would start to do that. You could also call 211 and look for free legal help. See, what I do too is I have a list of all the places for free legal help where you live, and it's not just the for low-income people. No, you get better legal help for free, even if you're a millionaire. But you just have to know, because everyone's regulated. So that's another thing with the Attorney General's office. Ask them, who regulates that kind of business in your state. You want to know who regulates that kind of business, and you go to them and that department and agency, and they'll be able to help you too. I ordered the one stop in Alabama. I'm actually waiting for you to finish your valuable year. So yay, yay, yay. Where? Yay. Order from Alabama. Yeah, and I don't get a lot of requests from Alabama, so thank you, because now other people can use it. So you'll be the first one to get it. There's a few ahead of you right yet, and then I'll get it, but it's great because now I can have it for other people to take advantage of. And by the way, I have a lot of these now. I'm putting on courses on Udemy. One-man band, I like Lesko. I'm a mechanic and I need more tools and better place to rent a mechanic shop. Okay, there's a lot of ways to do that, Mr. Mechanic. Yeah, and if you want to talk, lesko.com/talk. If you don't want to talk and you want to start yourself, then go to your, there's something called Business Development Center. These people get grants to help you with think through your business idea for free. So it's Small Business Development Center. Wherever you live, you can call 211 and ask them for that. You ask your public library where they are. Make an appointment, they're free, and you can start that. Or if you want to call me, I can point you wherever you live, or if you want me to do a report, then there's anything from $20 for starting a business on the best places to start, or a grand one that will give you like 150 places for money and help for wherever you live. But I would start getting contracts too, because you don't need money, you need a contract. Somebody give you a $50,000 contract is better than getting a $50,000 grant. Oh, believe me. Okay, stay, Allie. You're awesome. I just started working and starting my own government contracting business. Yay! I have a meeting set up with ASPDC and Virginia PTAC next week, all thanks to your page. Yeah, the Virginia are you George Mason? I have videos of those guys who explained it. Now, they also have a program there that give grants to people to help you get contracts. So not only do they give you free help to get contracts, they'll get like a mentor, somebody in your business already getting a bunch of contracts. I'll give them grant money so they can help you get a contract, and you. So you can get part of that grant money too to get the stuff you need to get a contract. Trump is cleaning up the White House. Cleaning up the White House. Trump, how do you... do they have that here in Washington? Let's go. Have what, Storm? Government contracts? Yes. PTACs are all over. PTA, I think it's PAC, not PAP. That's the Procurement Technical Assistance Center. And these are people who get grants from the government to help you get government contracts. Yeah. And as a nonprofit, that's what you should be looking at also. Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff I put in the one report. So if you have any kind of business, see, I do one report, you'll have that for the rest of your life in business of where to go for what kind of problems and what kind of help that you need. Yeah. And it's usually 250 programs plus or minus. Jason, need attorney ASAP. Yeah, maybe not, Jeannie. Yeah, if you're selling legal services, then that's true. But I would you could find out your rights first, and get a little more information before you hire somebody. And that's it. So any other questions? I gotta go research again because Mr. Alabama needs his stuff. Yeah. And that's so. Remember the one. Lesko.com/one-stop. That's for one. Oh, and the courses. Now I have about 7 or 8 of them on courses now on Udemy. Every year, yes, our nonprofits funded throughout the government. Yes, all over. It depends on what you're doing, what they need, and just like anything else. And is it every year? It depends. Some contractors are a year, some they have to renew every year. Everything's there. There's no one. You have to just start learning the system and find out what you think is best for you. Because anybody could say anything about anything in the government because it's probably true one time, but it's not true over there. So it's false there, it's true and false. That's why we have fake news, because it's true sometimes, sometimes it isn't. So when it isn't, then they call it fake news. But what happens when it is? And so Lesko, but okay, Lesko.com/course. If you want, I have about 5 courses there. If you want to take them, I'll give you a discount to take them. And like a 20% discount I have, but it's too complicated to do here. I got to send you. Just write me at Lesko. Take a look at Lesko.com/course, see what of the courses you want, and I'll send you a discount coupon so you could order it. It'll be 20% less than what's there. And it's the same thing that's on the One Stop, okay? So it's the same books there, but I only have about 7 that are set up as courses. And you get the report that's on the One Stop, but then there's just a little extra with the course stuff. You know, but if you already have the one-stop report, you probably don't need the course too. If you really do, let me know. We'll work something out, but I don't want you paying for the whole course again too. Okie dokie, Jason, you need an attorney. Well, that's maybe, maybe not. And that's why I'd figure out when you get it free first, because why pay when you could get it free? Okay, okay, but if you talk to an attorney, they'll have 15 reasons why they're right. See, everybody's right, aren't they? Huh? Okay, guys, thank you. Oh, so we have One Stop, but I think the best things I have, if you don't want to spend money, are to subscribe on YouTube, and that way you'll know about when I'm going to be live, and Facebook at Free Money News. That's where I put all this free stuff. And then also, Gabe set up a fan base thing. Nice fella. And so we have a fan thing on Facebook groups, Lesko Fans Q&A. If you go there, this is where you guys are helping each other with tips. And I put stuff in there too, answer questions, but everyone's sharing their free things that they know about with other people. Now this is what I always think is great, that we help each other out. You know probably more stuff than I don't know, you know. So I'm trying to tell you my stuff I know, but if you tell me your stuff, then we could build this big database there, and everybody could go and find out about free stuff and share free stuff, you know, like give a penny, take a penny, or whatever those things are. Jason, you can. And do what course ICE is all over. Jason, hit you up today. Okay, let's go talk is where I'll hit you up. Thank you, Storm. Okay, guys, I gotta go do research. If you're looking for more free money sources or little known income opportunities like this, let's say you could follow me on Facebook. And actually I got a couple of places on Facebook, but the one for the new programs, I got a special page called facebook.com Free Money News. And that's where I put up all the new programs I find when I do my research every day. I'm doing research for clients, primarily on how to find money to fix up houses or be in real estate or just buy a house, or how to start a business or a nonprofit organization, all the money programs that are available, you know, in your state and what's available there. Then I do something else too, is what I call a one-stop. This is like 327 sources of free money and help just in your state. Because a lot of these programs, if you hear these videos, you have to go to your state. So I'm collecting them all just for everybody in that state to have one source to go to apply for every bloody program there is. So that's at lesko.com/one-stop. lesko.com/one-stop. I got a whole bunch of states, over half of them finished now. And if your state isn't up there yet, just put the generic one for my state. And I'll do that and have it to you in 14 days. It's there. And they're giving out more money than ever before. Actually, even in this administration, they talk about budget cuts. They've expanded the debt by $2 to $3 trillion. That's right. It's all just phony baloney what they're doing, and it's growing no matter who's in town. I've been following this stuff for 40 years, and that's why I don't want the rich people to know about it. They'll find out about all these programs, but it's you, the average person on this street, should know about them too. We live in a country where this is for everybody, not just the rich folks. So let me help.